B3, what up? We are live at 9:30 too. I was worried I may not make it for 9:30, but I just dipped out on the baseball meeting a little early so we could stick to a time schedule tonight. Been a crazy couple days at work. I was up at 9:30, or excuse me, up at 6:30. At work by 7:30 the last 2 days, as we were getting some new hardware and new machinery installed at the bank. New ATMs. They were repainting a whole bunch of new stuff. So yeah, wanted to make sure that we got live on time at 9:30, so we're not here too late this evening. But yeah, we're ready to go. Break 456 on the table. I dug deep into the back of the closet for some of these, the hobby boxes, flashing back to 2021, which was, if you think about it, a really good rookie class. Quarterbacks weren't great. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence is kind of the stalwart there. Justin Fields still trying to figure it out and catch on. Mac Jones looked decent last year in spot fill-ins. But really, it's been all T-Law. But there's some other really good rookies in that class outside of the quarterbacks. So excited for that one. As I said, break 456 on the table. Let's get right into a list of ownership. If you guys can hear me and see me, just let me know. It looks like there's 3 or 4 of us in here. So if you can hear me and see me, just give me a quick confirmation. But in the meantime, we're going to go right into a list of ownership. Break 456 on the table. We got Aaron Wise closing us out with the last spot mojo spots, 4 of them. First one of the bunch is the Arizona Cardinals. We got Travis Clavin in on the Falcons. Jason Eli in on the Ravens, the Panthers, and the Bears. We got Bam Bam, David Bammel in on the Bills. Mike Haralambis on the Bengals. David Matt on the Brownies. We got Robert Avisha in on the Cowgirls. Adam Light on the Broncos. Speaking of the Broncos, I just found out my Pat Bryant redemption chip today, so I was very excited to see that one out quick. Also reminded me I have to send back the Jackson Dart from Prism No Huddle, because they approved the ticket opening and they're going to review it, but I have to ship them the card that was all scratched up on the back. We got rival card breaks. Donnie Scheffler in on the Lions. We got Harlan Benner on the Packers. Wayne Mowry chasing some Nico on the Houston Texans. Jason Eli also on the Colts. Mike Haralambis on the Jags. B3 and the boys on the Chiefs. We got Adam Light on the Raiders. Jamie O'Hara on the Chargers. Aaron Wise on the Rams, one of the other closeout spots, last spot mojo. Harlan in on the Dolphins. We got Sean Richardson in on the Vikings. David Matt on the Patriots. Scotty Struble on the Saints. B3 on the G-Men. Aaron Wise also on the Jets, the third last spot mojo spot. Then we got Scotty Struble in on the Eagles. Alan Stein, black and gold breaks in on his Steelers. Mr. Larissa in on the Niners. We got Andrew Thier on Seattle. Aaron Wise also closing us out on the Bucks. That was the last spot mojo spot. I got the stitches taken out for my tooth today, but there is a gap that I am not used to. So if I am lisping, I am still learning to talk with my new mouth. So bear with me. Joe Lurch in on the Titans, and then we got Goody rounding us out on the Washington Commanders / Redskins / football team. I am going to post into the Facebook post that we are live now, just so everybody knows that we were on time. Here we go. Break 456. Live now, B3. Boom. Alright, so I posted that. What are we breaking tonight? Well, first things first, we are, as I said, flashing it back to 2021. So you got 2021 Pro Set Metal. There is 6 base cards. Those are not base, though. They are numbered. So 6 numbered, if I remember correctly from back when we were busting these when I put one away. 6 autos guaranteed per box. So 6 base, which should be numbered, and 6 autos. What else do we have on the table? We've got Score Hobby. 4 autos guaranteed, so stacked with hits. There are some really big hits that came out of Score this year. I was very surprised. 4 autos guaranteed. You've got mystery rookies and the next era NIL auto inserts. If we hit any of the NIL hits, we will random that unless they are on a team now. And then you're looking for the ultra rare Intergalactic and Showtime as the ultra rare chases. 4 hits guaranteed, 4 autos. And then we've got a half a case of the megas. Now the purple megas are the hot ones. Something about the Walmart megas, the MJ Holding ones, have always been really good. But this is what we got the 101 out of for Jason Eli. So I'm excited to get back to a fresh case of the Walmart megas. 10 total. You're looking for your ultra rare downtown duos, uptowns, hash marks, and more. 1 auto or mem guaranteed. The autos we've found have typically been the hash mark autos, but there are others. We got 10 total, so there's 2. There's 4. If you can hear me, see me, let me know, confirm. Just pop in and say you can see us and hear us. That is 6. Then we got 8. And then last but not least, we've got 10. So 10 total. And we are going to get right to it. Not wasting any time tonight. I was up super early the last 2 days, so I'm not trying to be up crazy late. Let's get it. If you can hear us and see us, definitely just shoot a message in the comment section. Let us know we're coming through loud and clear. That would be much appreciated. Good luck, B3. Break 456. We've got some new hobby stuff coming in tomorrow, so I'm really excited for that. Should get Photogenic in, and a few others. I think we're waiting on Photogenic and one more I can't think of off the top of my head. But excited to get some of the new hobby boxes in that we've been waiting for. This is a fatty. So we got a patch down there. If you're popping in, throw in a comment. Let me know you can hear us, see us. I am already missing football season, although I am liking the off season, hearing about who's going where. But I'm missing having football games on, man. I'm going through football withdrawals. There we go. All right, first box. Let's get it. Good luck, B3. Tommy Malott coming out for Adam Light. First rookie out. Chimere DK on the blue hyper. Rated going out to Tennessee. That is Joe Lurch getting started early. We've got Josh Jacobs. Sammy D. Cooper Kupp. Zach Charbonnet. Kurt Warner. Luther Burden going out to the Bears. Chi-Town. That is Jason Eli. We've got Will Howard coming out for Alan Stein. Then a little AK-41 on the play action going out to the Saints and Scotty. You've got DJ Moore, Mad Max, Jamar Chase, Trent Green, Caden Prather coming out for Buffalo. That is going to be Bam Bam. You got Mike Green going out to Baltimore. That is going to be Jason Eli. And then a primary colors Will Howard coming out for Steiner. Very nice. You got Stafford, Jeff Garcia, Bateman, Mike Williams, Jim Kelly, Ashton Genty coming out for Adam Light. He's a tough one to pull sometimes. Get him started early. Michael Williams on the blue hyper going out to San Fran, Mr. Larissa. You got Herbie, Ayuk, Eli, BTJ, Amon Ra, Taj Brooks going out to Cincy. That's going to be Mike Haralambis. Harold Fannin Jr. going out to the Brownies and David Matt. And then Isaac Tesla on the Blue Hyper. Rated little color match there for Detroit rival. Donnie Scheffler. Warren Moon. Breeze. Hines Ward. Josh Allen. You got DJ Giddens going out to the Colts and Jason Eli. Carson Schweisinger going out to David Matt. And then Trevor Etienne is your rookie phenom Blue Hyper swatch for Carolina and Jason Eli. Tyler Loop going out to Baltimore, Jason Eli on the Blue Hyper rated. Then you got Hawkinson, Chase Brown, and Devin Hester to round it out. We're going to do a lot of sleeving later for some of these. I will do the first couple, though, just to get the rack set up, now that I remembered. I think you got to do like 2 or 3 to build a steady base, and then from there, I should be good to go. What up, Scotty? Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. I was hoping somebody would throw a comment in there and just let me know we were good and live. Let's see here. Fannin, Schweisinger, we do want to keep up there. Willie Howard, first quarterback out. Steiner getting the first podium. Very nice with Mr. Howard. We're going to throw these Blue Hypers together real quick. Nice Isaac Tesla on the Blue Hyper. Michael. And then Chimere Dike. He had a great little rookie year. Solid receiver. All right, let's see here. Mr. Trevor Etienne. Get him sleeved up. Boom. Get these guys sleeved up real quick. Boom. All right. Tennessee, San Fran, Lions, Ravens. All right, we are good there. Got a nice solid bench built up. Let's keep it rocking. We're going to number 2. You were late. Yeah. You know, what's funny is I actually dipped out of the board meeting early because I was like, I said I would start the stream by 9:30 ideally. So I kind of want to stick to that time frame. So I just actually bounced a little early from the meeting. But was happy to do that just to be able to stay on track. I've been kind of taking a little bit of a back seat on the baseball board just because time has been so tough, especially with Cassidy's car being in the shop and us kind of splitting one vehicle for the moment. It has just made things a little difficult to keep up. Did we get 2 patches? We did. We got 2 patches in this one. So 2 fatties. That's the first time I've seen that. That should be interesting. We're just going to take half for now. We got Andrew Makuba coming out for Philly. Scotty Struble. Elijah Arroyo for Seattle and Andrew Thier. Then you got Jade Barron coming out on the blue hyper for Denver. That is going to be Adam Light. You got Vernon Davis, Breece Hall, Hunter Henry, T. Higgins, Bayshell Tootin going out to Jacksonville, Mike Haralambis. Ezaraku going out to Dallas and Robert Avisha. Then you got Jahad Campbell on the blue hyper for Philly, Scotty Struble. Swifty, Donovan McNabb, Devonta Smith, Devon Achane, Cam Chancellor. You got Will Johnson going out to Aaron Wise. Mason Graham going out to Cleveland, David Matt. And then a little best buddies, best tuddies, Keon Coleman and Josh Allen. That is going to be Buffalo and Bam Bam. All right, let's get to these fatties down here now. What do we got? What are we hiding? TJ Hawkinson, Big Cat Leo Williams, Dalton Schultz, Lamar Jackson, Emeka Egbuka going out to Tampa. That is Aaron Wise. Very nice. Kalel Mullings going out to Joe Lurch on the Optic Hollow. Rated. Very nice. Daniel Carlson, Art Monk, DK Metcalf, Brock Purdy, T. Sizzle, Jackson Hawes going out to Buffalo. That is going to be Bam Bam on the rated. Then you got Devin Neal going out to Scotty Struble on a rated. And then Tez Johnson coming out on the rookie phenom blue hyper. That is going to be the Bucks and Aaron Wise getting our first one. Torrey Horton coming out on a blue hyper for Andrew Thier. Very nice. You got James Cook, Sammy Laporta, J.K. Dobbins, Jimmy Horn Jr. going out to Carolina, Jason Eli. Ty Felton going out to Minnesota. That is going to be Sean Richardson. And then a first-year freshie, Jalen Lane going out to Goody Goody. So doubling up. Travion Henderson also coming out. David Matt on the blue hyper. That's a very nice one. Mark Brunell, Rashee Rice, and Garrett Wilson. So not bad. We'll take that. Box 2 getting 2 of the swatches. 2 rookie receivers. And then also a nice Travion Henderson on the blue hyper. Also Kalel Mullings on the Optic Hollow. All around pretty decent box. We're headed in the right direction, B3. Headed in the right direction. Jimmy Horn up there. We got Egbuka also coming out. Very nice. Get these guys out of the way. Boom. Good. Go back there. Go back there. Those will have to get ready on the bench. Let's get these guys set up. Travion definitely getting up on a podium. One of the top rookie running backs from last year. He flashed tremendously during the regular season, fantasy-wise, but he definitely flopped a little in the Super Bowl. Just K9 outshined him, and the experience showed. K9 being around in the league for a little while longer, 2 or 3 years of experience, man, it definitely came out for sure. He looked great in the Super Bowl. Obviously, that's why he took home the MVP. And now he's off to a new team with the Chiefs. I think they might have overpaid a little bit for him based off of a solid, good game, but time will tell. Let's see here. Let's get our bench in order. Good. Good. Everybody else just has one, it appears. Well, I thought the Seahawks had another one. I guess not. Oh, they do. Look at that. Ha-ha. Got him. Alright, bench is set. Let's go on to box 3. Anybody else happens to pop in, just say what's up. Let me know you're here. Please do not be shy. Box 3, lucky number 3. I took it from the 3rd spot on the left, too. That's always like my lucky spot in a case. If I'm looking for a hot box, you go back row, back left, 3rd box down from the top. Always the best one. Always the lucky box. Can't tell you how many times that has paid off for me over the last 6 or 7 years. Back left, 3rd box, always. Let's see here. What do we have here in box number 3? Good luck, B3. Good luck. We got Mike Green leading it off for the Baltimore Ravens and Jason Eli. Let me see if I can get us into focus here. We're looking a little shoddy on the focus. There we go. Mike Green. You got a silver Rich Gannon going out to the Raiders. Adam Light. Terry Bradshaw. Joe Mixon. Isaiah Pacheco. J.K. Dobbins. Cole Kmet. DJ Giddens coming back out for Indy. That is Jason Eli. Karsten Schweisinger coming back out for David Matt. Then you got Derek Harmon on the blue hyper going out to Alan Stein, black and gold. Xavier Worthy, Tony Pollard, Cam Chancellor, BTJ. Luther Burden coming out for Chi-Town, Jason Eli. Abdul Carter coming out for B3, taking a nosedive on the Optic 2016 or 2015. Bryce Young, Chase Brown, Amon Ra, Dalton Schultz, Lamar Jackson. You got Jalen Knoll going out to Houston, Wayne Mowry. Tommy Malott going out to Adam Light. And then Damian Martinez, blue hyper, going out to Andrew Thier. Kyron, Jay Jetta, Slim Reaper, Devon Achan, Willie Howard coming back out again for Alan Stein, black and gold breaks. Then you have Caden Prather going out to Buffalo, Bam Bam. Hidden Potential, Omari and Hampton. Nice insert there for the Chargers, Jamie O'Hara. Then you got DJ Moore, Tyjae Spears, Brock Purdy, T. Sizzle. Taj Brooks coming back out again one more time for Mike Haralambis. Teteroa McMillan coming out for Carolina and Jason Eli. And then Jalen Knoll showing back up one more time for Wayne Mowry on the rookie phenom. You got Jalen Milroe coming out for Andrew Thier on a blue hyper. That's nice. Then you got ATN, Jamal Charles, Blake Groupie. The Groupie. All right, well, Milroe earning himself a podium as he becomes the second quarterback out. Right now, it's just Willie Howard and Jalen Milroe waiting for the rest to show face. Will Howard starting to have a nice day, though. He's got 3 so far, 1 out of every box on average. Averaging a hit a box. We're going to get Jalen Knoll up on a podium as well. He's got himself a little blue hyper rookie phenom swatch for Wayne Mowry. start to stack these up on the outside. There we go. Let's get these out of the way. Little Tet McMillan, get him up on the podium. Jalen Knoll, there he is. Abdul Carter. Okay. Good to go. All right, we got a couple more Seahawks. Did we put a Titan up there? No. Okay. Good. I think we're good. Bench is good. Number 4. Right, I think they're called Optic. 2015 Retro. So those, the Abdul Carter here is the Optic 2015 Retro. I knew it was a Retro. I just couldn't remember the year. But it's Optic 2015. Little tribute to 2015 Optic and the design from back then. Empty box. All right, we got a swatch in there. I'm excited to see what autos are in that 2021 box. That thing has been marinating for quite a number of years now. All right, leading us off is Terrence Ferguson, a little T-Ferg from the Rams. That is going to be Aaron Wise on the rookie tight end. T-Ferg. Shador coming out for David Matt. There we go. First quarterback that started last year. You got Ashton Genty going out to Adam Light on a rookie recruits. Steven Jackson, Cortland Sutton, TJ Watt. You got Eric Dickerson, Buda Baker, Savion Williams going out to Harlan Benner on the rated. Dante Thornton going out to Adam Light. And then Savion on the Optic Hollow. Nice one there for Harlan. We will take that. You got Doug Williams, Michael Penix, Xavier Legette, Ramondre, Alfred Collins going out to San Fran, Mr. Larissa. Cam Scattaboo on the Blue Hyper. Nice one there for the Giants. You got Puka, Romo Dunze, Calvin Ridley, J-Mo, Joe Burr, Quinn Ewers coming out from Miami. That's going to be Harlan as well. Cam Scattaboo back out for B3. Then you got Kyle Williams going to the Pats. David Matt on another Blue Hyper. Nice one there for David. You got Waddle, C-Mac, Jacoby, Jordan Addison, Maxwell Harrison going out to Buffalo. That's going to be Bam Bam. Kyle Williams coming back out for David Matt. Then you got Will Howard again on the light it up. Nice one there for Steiner. We'll take that. Jordan Love, Travis Kelce, Hollywood Brown, Ozzie, Mike Evans, Torrey Horton going out to Andrew Thier, Mitchell Evans going out to Carolina, Jason Eli. Then your first year freshie is Jackson Dart. That was a Giants box all the way. Bang, bang, B3. Maxwell Harrison going out to Bam Bam on the blue Hyper. Nice color match there. Then you got Isaiah Likely, the new Giant, Dante Culpepper, and Megatron. So box 4 was headed back in the right direction. A little better. Getting Jackson Dart out here. Also a couple of nice Cam Scataboos. Scataboo. Got to throw Savion up there on the podium. Now that we got the blue Hyper. Or the Optic Hollow, I should say. Willie H with the lighted up. You got Quinn Ewers going up. We got Shador going up. Kyle Williams on the blue Hyper. Scat Pack. Scat Pack times 2. Savion on that nice hollow. That was actually a really good box. Very nice. Did well with that one. Alright, let's see here. Go over there. We do got a couple more for the Brownies going up. Looks like the Raiders actually going to earn themselves a podium as well for Adam Light. Got a big stack there. Okay, let's get these guys stacked up. Quinn Ewers on the outside. There you go. Little first year freshie for Jackson Dart. Getting the Giants rolling. There we go. Make sure I got enough room for everybody. They're not feeling too crowded. Boom. All right, let's go. Number 5. I forgot to put the bench back in order. Let's see here. Don't think we have any podiums for them. No, we are good. We are good. We are good. We are good. All right. Bench is in order. Oh, let me answer this real quick. Okay. Good. All right, box number 5. Here we go. Empty. Let's get ourselves a little ultra rare here. Let's get something going. Come on now, B3. Willie Howard coming back out one more time for Steiner on the rated. Caden Prather for Bam Bam. Very nice. And then Kenny Grant for Miami on the blue hyper, Harlan Benner. You got Jerry Jeudy, Edgerrin James, Caleb Williams, Greg the Leg, Harold Fannin coming back out for David Matt, Caleb Johnson coming out for Steiner, and then a little Darty Party. Light it up. Don't have that one yet. There we go. Cam Jordan, Vernon Davis. You got Tony Dorsett, A.J. Brown, Mike Green on the rated for Baltimore, Jason Eli. Mason Taylor coming out on the blue hyper for Aaron Wise. Very nice. Then you got Gino, Charles Woodson, C.J. Stroud, Ladd McConkey, Jaden Reed, Jaden Higgins going out to Houston. That is going to be Wayne Maury. And then a little Derwin James on the Rocket Emoji Parallel. And then, Calvin Ridley on the orange scope. That, I believe, is going to be numbered to 50. Bang. Look at that. Back to back. Derwin James going out to Jamie O'Hara on the Rocket Emoji Parallel. Nice ultra rare there. Then you have the orange scope. Calvin Ridley. That is numbered 73 out of 79. Going out to Joe Lurch on the Titans. Bang. Beautiful card. That looks so good when it's with like a Brownies or a Bengals jersey. Those are nasty. Donovan McNabb, just the color match of the orange border. James Cook, Torrey Holt, Dangerous. You got Jalen Walker going out to Travis Clavin on the rated. You got Jahad Campbell going out to Scotty Struble. And then a little Cam Ward, My House. A little extra punch for Joe Lurch. Breece Hall, DeAndre Swift, Aaron Rodgers. You got Tyler Algier, Tedero McMillan coming back one more time for Jason Eli. You got Taj Brooks coming back around for Cincy, Mike Haralambis. And then Savion Williams on the blue hyper rookie phenom as Harlan stays hot on the Packers. Caleb Johnson also coming back out for Steiner, this time on a blue hyper. Then you got Mark Brunell, Rashee Rice, and Freddie Warner. We are headed in the right direction, B3. Things starting to heat up. Correct. Starting to come correct. We're going to get these sleeved up real quick. And then we will go on to box 6. That was a great one, though. We will take that all day long. That is a good way to start heading in the right direction. You got Cam Ward. We're going to have to get him up there. We'll put Ashton on the side for now. And then you also got to get this beautiful Calvin Ridley up there on the orange scope. /79. Little unexpected hit. Definitely wasn't expecting that. Nice, pleasant surprise. Talk about pleasant surprises. You got a little Derwin James, too, on the rocket emoji. We're going to slide Will Howard out. Slide Shador down. And then drop Derwin in there. Derwin actually should take the top spot with the rocket emoji parallel. That's the first ultra rare to come out. So we'll swap him with Mr. Dart. Get him front and center. Nice Savion too. Where's Will Howard at? There he is. Will Howard's podium is just about full already. That's wild. He has hit a bunch so far in the beginning. Couple of Caleb Johnsons, but most of it is Will Howard. Yep. Steelers, first podium to fill. That is a rare night for the Steelers. They don't usually fill the podium first. It's usually like the Texans or the Browns or the Raiders. The Steelers. Got a couple more for Tennessee. Get them up there. One more for the Chargers. And we're good to go. Let's get on to number 6. Empty box. Fatty down at the bottom. All right, box number 6. Here we go. Damian Martinez leading it off for Andrew Thier on Seattle. Derek Harmon coming out for Steiner, black and gold. Alfred Collins on the blue hyper for Mr. Larissa. Then you got Tank, Victor Cruz, Xavier Legette, Ramondre, Kenneth Grant coming out for Miami. That is going to be Harlan. Mason Taylor coming out for Aaron Wise. And then you got Torrey Horton on the blue hyper for Andrew Thier. James Conner, Cooper Kupp, J-Mo, Joe Burr. You got Caleb coming back out for Steiner. Mitchell Evans, blue hyper. Nice color match there for Jason Eli. Jerry Jeudy, Nico, Dante Culpepper, Megatron, Jacoby. Jalen Walker going out to Travis Clavin. Then you got Jalen Lane going out to Goody Goody on the rated. And then Teterow McMillan on the hidden potential. Nice one there for Jason Eli. We got Godwin, Stephon Diggs, Jordan Addison, Hollywood Brown, RJ Harvey going out to Detroit, Adam Light. Xavier Worthy play action for B3. Then you got Zay, Janu, Tutu, Ozzy, Mike Evans, Trey Amos going out to Goody Goody. TJ Sanders going out to Bam Bam. And then Colson Loveland is your Blue Hyper rookie phenom. That is going to be Chi-Town Jason Eli. Juwan Jennings on the hollow going out to Mr. Larissa. Then you got Jennings, Drake London, and Zach Charbonnet. All right. Get these guys sleeved up. Okay, get these over there. That over there. We get Mitchell Evans up on the podium. Torrey Horton back again. San Fran picking up a little color. And then we got Colson Loveland getting a podium for the Bears. Jason Eli on the rookie tight end. Blue Hyper. Colson Loveland. Ooh, Panthers second podium to fill. All right, we are good. Good to go. A couple of Luther Burdens can go up there with Colson. Boom, bench is good. Gotta grab a few more top loaders to put up here because we just used our last of the stack. Let's actually double that up. Let's do that twice. That's a good stack. Boom. All right. Number 7. Empty box. Empty box. This one's got a fatty in it. I think, because I forgot my seltzer, we're going to let this one marinate. This is Lucky Box number 7. I got a good feeling about this one. We're going to let this one marinate for a second while I run and grab my seltzer. Then we got 3 more of the megas left and both of our hobby boxes. I'm going to quickly grab my seltzer. What up, Scotty? Scotty? Yeah, Tyler Shuck is hiding. But hey, you and I both know it's okay if they get hot late. You don't want them to get hot too early. Like, that's my fear for Dart. He always seems to get hot early when he gets hot for me. And then I never see him when the bigger stuff comes out. So you could not necessarily be in a bad spot there, Scotty. Could be in a better spot that way. Let's see here. Sponsors needed. Sweet. I'll check that out later. All right. Yes, I'm going to go quickly grab a seltzer, and I will be right back. Now's the time to take a potty break if you got to. You know what? I should take the recycling with me too, because that's always good luck. I'm superstitious about that. All right. I'll be right back, V3. Alright, B3, we are back. My seltzer's a little bit of a block of ice, but there is some seltzer in there. I left it in way too long. You can see it's just a solid block of ice. Eventually it'll melt and I'll get something. You are a little late, Andrew, but not too late. You got a nice Jalen Milroe Blue Hyper on the table. So the Seahawks have got a nice little stack building here. Let's keep adding to it, shall we? Harold Fannin Jr. is going to lead us off on this one for David Matt. Jadon Blue finally coming out for Robert Avisha. Omarion Hampton, nice Blue Hyper there for Jamie O'Hara on the Chargers. I like the way this is going. D-Hop, Golden Tate, J.J. McCarthy, Emmitt Smith. You got Jarquez Hunter coming out for the Rams. That's going to be E-Dub. Tutu Atwell coming out for E-Dub on the Hollow. Then you got Jake the Snake, Shake and Bake, Scary Terry, Debo, Greg Rousseau, Tyler Warren coming out for Jason Eli. We'll take that. Walter Nolan coming out for the Cardinals. That's going to be Arizona and E-Dub. And then Big Cat Leo Williams coming out on the Optic 2015 Retro. That is also Aaron Wise. You got Adam Thielen throwing the ball, Michael Pittman Jr., Jalen Hurts, AR, Abdul Carter coming back out for B3. Graham Mertz coming out for Houston. That's going to be Wayne Maury. And then Nick Scourton coming out for Jason Eli on Carolina. Nice Blue Hyper there. Malik, Jalen Warren, Devontae, JD5. You got Ollie Gordon coming out for Miami. That's going to be Harlan. JD5 on the passing grade. Excuse me, JD5. Jackson Dart coming out for B3 on the passing grade. That is one I do not have yet. So excited to get that one and add it to the Dart collection. You got Zach Ertz, Howie Long, Dak Prescott, Tua, KG, Kenneth Gainwell. Jalen Royals going out to B3 on the rated. Then you got Michael Williams for Mr. Larissa. And then Teteroa McMillan is your Donruss Threads. That is a beauty. Jason Eli, we will take that. The Donruss Threads rookie. You got Kyle Williams coming back out for David Matt on New England. Then Kyler, Drake May, and Tyrone Tracy. Alright, so we got one ultra rare so far. We need a few more coming out for us. We need to get at least two more. At least. Little passing grade for Jackson Dart, the Darty Party. Trying to keep up. Nice Ollie. Graham Mertz. We got Abdul Carter for the G-Men. As they try to keep the party going. Harold Fannin has been popular this evening. That is, I think, his third. Maybe that's his second. That might be his second. Second Blue Hyper for Kyle Williams, though. We'll take that. Scourton coming out. He did really good his rookie year. Nice Blue Hyper there. And then Omarion Hampton. We're going to have to cut the Panthers podium down. They filled up quick. Way too much on that podium as it stands. Alright, we gotta get a thick sleeve for Teteroa McMillan. Let's get this set up first. 2, 1. Good. All right, bench is set. Let's get Tedero and McMillan sleeved up. Beautiful Donruss Threads rookie. Then we just got to see what we can do with this podium here. Let's keep the color. Everything else we'll throw to the side for now. And then we'll bring it back for the recap. All right, good. Now we got them to fit on the podium. All right, here we go. Lucky number 8. Magic number 8. Empty box. Looks like our thickie is last. So that'll be the swatch. There we go. We did get one mega with 2 swatches, which is kind of cool. All right, Kyle McCord coming out for Scotty Struble on the Eagles. Damian Martinez coming out for Andrew Thier. Savion coming back out. He's having a great night for Harlan on the Blue Hyper. You got Tajay, Joe Mixon, Greg Rousseau, Drake May, Derek Harmon coming out for Steinert, black and gold. Kenneth Grant coming out for Harlan. Then you got Dante Thornton on the Blue Hyper going out to Adam Light. We got Terry Bradshaw, Pacheco, Tyrone Tracy, Darnell Mooney, Mason Taylor coming out for Aaron Wise. And then Calvin Ridley hits again for Joe Lurch, this time on the ultra rare Rocket Emoji Parallel. So we got the orange, what do they call it? I just said it too. Orange Hyper. No. I'll think of it. Can't remember it right now, but I will think. Orange Scope. So we got the Orange Scope to 79, and now the Rocket Emoji Parallel. So the Titans pulling ahead here. CJ Stroud and Nico Collins, best tutties, best buddies going out to Wayne Mowry. Then you got Travis Etienne. D-Hop. CeeDee Lamb, Chris Jones, Caleb going out to Steiner on the rated. Jalen Walker going out to Travis Clavin. And then a little captain in charge, Josh Allen, going out to Bam Bam. Nice one there. Golden Tate, Malik Neighbors, my homies will always get a sleeve. You got Lofton. Jalen Lane going out to Goody Goody. Jalen Milrow on the Optic Hollow. Andrew Thier, bang. Jalen Warren, Zach Ertz, Howie Long, Saquon, Chris Olave. You got Jahad Campbell going out to Scotty. Jaden Higgins going out to Wayne Mowry on the rated. And then the Donruss Threads, Jerry Judy with the brown swatch. Very nice. David Matt. Khalil Mullings coming back out for Joe Lurch on the Blue Hyper. Then you got DJ Moore, AR, and Debo. So our second ultra rare coming out with a second Rocket Emoji Parallel. That is going to jump the Titans into the top spot as they have the orange scope and the rocket. So they are taking over the front podium. Texans and Calvin Ridley. He's had an up and down last few years. He's got all the potential in the world, but he just hasn't put it together. When he went to the Titans, he was supposed to be like a big acquisition for them, and it just never quite manifested into what it should have been. At least I thought. So we got Higgins going up on the Texans podium. We got Jalen Milroe on a hollow for Andrew Thier. Seattle keeping it tight to the front, trying to take over that top spot or at least move a little closer to the middle. Jalen Lane for Goody Goody. He's been on a little drought with Washington. Needs them to get going. Caleb for Pitt. Mason Taylor. Damian Martinez. Take the other Damian out of there. We're not going to have enough room. Lots of color, though. I like it. I like it. Tons of color on the Seattle podium for Andrew Thier. All right. Let's get these guys sleeved up. All right, we got Mullings. We got Thornton. Jets and Eagles. Good. Inch is good. Let's go to Magic number 9. Oop, can't forget about Jerry Jeudy, though. What am I doing? Got to get Jeudy sleeved up. Get him up there. Come on, baby. We need one more ultra rare out of this half case. Let's get it. Show me a little uptown, little downtown, little around town. I'll take any town right now. Just show me the way to town. Take me to town. Take me to town. On Magic number 8. That'd be a nice one to hit it on. That would be a nice one to hit it on. All right, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Arian Smith coming out for Aaron Wise. First rookie out. T. Ferg for Aaron Wise. And then Benjamin Morrison for Aaron Wise on the Blue Hyper. You got Bijan, Doug Williams, Jaden Reed, Freddie Warner, Torrey Horton going out to Andrew Thier. Little Jonnu Smith on the hollow. That is going to be Alan Stein. Then you got C-Mac, Jordan Love, Travis Kelce, the newly paid man. Khalil Mack, Luke Kuechly, Savion back again for Harlan. Captain in charge, Brock Purdy going out to Mr. Larissa. Odunze, Calvin Ridley, Rogers, Algier, Torrey Holt, Shador coming back out for David Matt. Kalel Mullings coming back out for Joe Lurch. Gunnar Helm on the Blue Hyper. Nice one there for Joe Lurch. Michael Penix, Puka, Tony Dorsett, A.J. Brown, Alfred Collins going out to Mr. Larissa. Dante Thornton going out to Adam Light. And then a little My House, Sauce Gardner going out to E-Dub. You got Isaiah Likely, Jalen Waddle, Dangerous, AK-41, Mitchell Evans going out to Jason Eli on the Panthers. Then you got Quinn Ewers going out to Miami and Harlan. Pat Bryant on the first year freshie going out to Denver. That is Adam Light. And then Quinn Ewers on the blue hyper. Harlan staying hot. Good for you, Harlan. Heating up at the right time. You got Tank Bigsby, Jalen Ramsey, and T.J. Watt. Rounding out box 9. We need one more. It's going to come out of the last one. I can feel it. Last box magic coming at us shortly. Another Shador for David Matt. Another Savion for Harlan. Torrey Horton. Little T. Ferg. And then Arian Smith. My House, Sauce, Brock Purdy, then we got Jonnu. All right, let's get these put away. Gunner. Benjamin Morrison. And the Broncos are actually going to sneak a podium in here. Let me clear up this Steelers podium. Will Howard, Caleb. They can go off to the side. Make some room on there. Okay. Good. Pat Bryant. Get him up on a podium. There we go. There we go. Alright, bench is good. Couple more Broncos. And we go to our last Optic Mega. We do have 2 rocket emoji parallels, but we're looking for an uptown or downtown real quick if we can get it. What up, David Matt? Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Empty box. Table has got a couple of rocket emoji parallels up there. Also an orange scope Optic number to 79. We've definitely hit some nice ones so far out of Optic, but I'm looking for that big payout here on the last one. I'd like to hit that big boy if we could. That would be ideal. Let's get that last big hit. Little uptown, little downtown duo maybe? Haven't seen one of those yet. That would be nice. I would take that in a heartbeat. Alright, here we go. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Jordan James coming out for Mr. Larissa, first rookie out. Benjamin Morrison for Aaron Wise. Then you got James Pierce Jr. on the blue Hyper. Nice one there for Travis Clavin. You got Worthy, Pollard, McConkey, Jaden Reed, Gunnar Helm going out to Joe Lurch. Malachi Starks blue Hyper going out to Jason Eli. Bryce Young, Chase Brown, DJ Moore, Fred Warner, Tony Dorsett. Savion back again for Harlan. Jadon Blue coming back out for Robert Avisha. And then Jarquez Hunter on the blue Hyper rated for Aaron Wise. You got Jalen Warren, Zach Ertz, Jalen Ramsey, TJ Watt, Nick Scourton going out to Carolina, Jason Eli. Arian Smith for Aaron Wise. And then the Donruss Optic 2015 Retro Quinshon Judkins. Nice one there for David Matt. We got Bradshaw, Pacheco, Aaron Rodgers, Tyler Algier. Little T. Ferg for E-Dub. Shador coming back out for David Matt. And then Omari and Hampton on the rookie recruits. Jamie O'Hara. We got ATN, D-Hop, Torrey Holt, Dangerous, AK-41, Jalen Milrow for Andrew Thier. Omari and Hampton for Jamie O'Hara. Jalen Lane got the first-year freshie for Goody Goody. Now he's got the rookie phenom blue Hyper. And then Pat Bryant coming out for Adam Light on the Hyper. You've got Spears, Mixon, and A.J. Brown to round it out. So no uptown or downtown in that half, which means the second half should be very nice. Did get a couple rocket emoji parallels. Also a beautiful orange scope as well. Joe Lurch did very well on that one. On that half case. Omari and Hampton. We got Milrow. Back again. Milrow stacking them right now for Andrew Thier. Omari and Hampton back again for Jamie O'Hara. Hampton having a good night. Shador one more time for David Matt. As that Brownies podium is stuffed. Filled to the brim. We're going to have to cut out some of the base back behind it to free up some room. So we got Judy, Shador, and Judkins. There we go. We'll put the rest on the side for now. Try to open up some room on that Brownies podium. Jets starting to stack some rookies together. Savion having himself quite a day for Harlan. We got Gunner one more time. Jordan James. Patty Bryant going up for Adam Light. Jarquez. Malachi and Pierce. All right, we are good to go. bench should be good. Beautiful. All right, let's get Jalen Lane sleeved up real quick. And then we are going to take it on to the Leaf 2021 Pro Set Metal. 6 autos will come out of this, and I believe 6 numbered. So excited to see what's in here. It's been a while since we've opened one of these, but I believe it is 6 numbered, 6 autos. Good luck, B3. Good luck. Oh yeah, I forgot we gotta slice it. We gotta slice and dice it. 1, 2. Empty top. We're going to pull that out. Empty box. Alright, so now we got to slice this too. Right there. Okay. Okay, clean cut there. I believe a clean cut there. So the first one on the front, I can see who it is. Let me look him up. I think I know what team he's on, but I want to double check. I think he's a Dolphin, but he may have changed teams. No, he is a Jaguar right now, I believe. So the Jags are Mike Haralambis, and he is still on him. So the first one out, you can see it on the top. Let me get this open. Don't want to see the back. Empty. I need a cover card. We're going to use this nice little Pokemon sleeve as the cover. All right, Hunter Long going out to the Jacksonville Jaguars on a Blue Ice rookie. Blue Ice rookie Hunter Long. I wonder if this should be 55 point. I mean, it goes in pretty easy. I think it's fine in there. Hunter Long, Blue Ice rookie going out to the Jacksonville Jaguars. That is numbered 29 out of 35. So a nice low number there for the Jags. 29 out of 35. Let me get this ready so I can write the names on the back. This one going to the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Jags will get them up on a podium. Blue Ice, Hunter Long. All right, what do we have next? Oh, this is a beauty, and we know where this is going. Who took him? Rival card breaks. Donnie Scheffler. Pink Amon-Ra St. Brown. That is a beauty. Going out to the Detroit Lions. One of the best rookies in the class. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Pink. Numbered 11 out of 35. Bang. Detroit Rock City in the house. Let me get the rest of the Jags and the Lions off this bench here so we can throw them in. We don't have very many Jags, and we don't have very many Lions. One of each. So they needed it. Those two teams needed a little bailout. Isaac Tesla going up with Amon-Ra. And Bayshell Tootin going up with Howie Long. All right, next one out is going to be... I don't know who that is in terms of team, so I got to look it up. Let's go back. Wide receiver, it says for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2021 and 2022 was the Steelers. He is now at the Arlington Dallas Renegades. So that last NFL team he was with was the Steelers. This will go out to Pittsburgh and Alan Stein. Tyler Vaughn's on the pink. Tyler Vaughn's on the pink. That should be numbered to 35 as well. And it is 33 out of 35 on the Tyler Vaughn's pink going out to the Steelers. Let me write that one down. It'll go up on the podium with the Steelers, but just for later when I sort, we'll make it easier. Tyler Vaughn's. All right, next one out. This one, too, I believe is not playing, but I got to look him up. I don't think he made it out of camp in 2021. Looks like he was on the Saints, then the Broncos, then the Michigan Panthers, then the Broncos again, then the Arizona Cardinals in 2023. So 2023 he was with the Cardinals. Stevie Scott III on a blue wave. That'll go out to Aaron Wise on Arizona. So Aaron Wise getting the Stevie Scott 2 out of 50. For the Arizona Cardinals. So we got to write that one down for sure. Zona. Because I won't remember that. Amon Ra, hard to forget. That one I don't have to write down, but the rest of them kind of do. So Stevie Scott going out to the Arizona Cardinals. I think I might have one on the bench for them. No. Never mind. Nothing on the bench for them. All right. Next one out. Gonna be... Ooh, a purple. All right. Let me look that one up. That is a running back. I believe this is him. He was on the Seattle Seahawks in 2021 and 2022. No longer in the league, though. Josh Johnson on the purple. Going out to Seattle and Andrew Thier. Running back, Josh Johnson. Numbered 26 out of 50. Purple, Josh Johnson, 26 out of 50. Wish I could get it to zoom in. Focus. There it is. Josh Johnson out of 50. Going out to the Seattle Seahawks. Got to write that one down. That is Andrew Thier. On Seattle. You know what? I'm going to have to cut that podium down even more. Too much color on there. Too much color for Seattle. Seattle's having a good day so far. Alright, what else we got? Let's see. Ooh, that's a nice one. That's a really nice one. Not one of the autos yet. I believe he is now on the Chargers, but let me just double check before I call it Chargers. Let's see. Current team, Chargers. All right, this would have been a nice one back in 2021. Trey Lance, Purple Ice, going out to Jamie O'Hara and the Chargers. Trey Lance, Purple Ice rookie, numbered 13 out of 30. 13 out of 30. Trey Lance, Purple Ice, going out to the Chargers. Nice one there. Can't put that in front of the rocket emoji. I guess I can. Why not? All right, first auto coming out. Oh, this is a quarterback, but not the one we want. I know he played for the Falcons at one point, but I have to look him up to see where he's at now. Oh, he might be a tight end for the Carolina Panthers. That's what it's looking like. In 2024, he played for the Panthers. 2025, he was back with the Falcons. 2026, re-signed by the Panthers. So he is a Panther. Carolina, Jason Eli, Felipe Franks. It says he's a quarterback, but he is, a lot of people believe he's the next Taysom Hill. He is playing tight end, and he has played tight end the last 4 years. It's how he stayed in the league. And he's bounced between the Panthers and the Falcons. Felipe Franks, rookie quarterback, Purple Ice auto, numbered 26 out of 30. But now he is playing tight end for the Carolina Panthers. Josh Robbins, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, they got the rocket emoji parallel and the orange scope, number to 79, both Calvin Ridley. Ooh, this one was a Giant, but I don't know if he's still on the Giants. I got to look him up. Kick returner, wide receiver, has made a big name for himself in terms of kick returns. Was a Giant last year. I don't know where he is now. I got to look it up. He is now on the Arizona Cardinals. So going out to Aaron Wise, Emir Smith-Marset, the return specialist on the rookie auto, going out to the Arizona Cardinals, and Aaron Wise, the return specialist, Emir Smith-Marset, Silver Wave. That is numbered just 7 out of 15. One off the jersey number. Nice one there for Arizona and Aaron Wise. Bang. She got the Stevie Scott and the Emir Smith-Marset. Very nice. Oh, man. Is this the one? I think this is the one. I got to verify real quick. No, it's not. Okay. Rondale Moore is the one who committed suicide recently, right? Didn't he end up passing away? I think it was Rondale. Yeah, it was Rondale. So where is this Moore? Let's look him up. Elijah Moore, wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles. So Scotty Struble picking up the Elijah Moore purple Mojo. Purple Mojo auto. Rookie receiver Elijah Moore on the purple Mojo auto. Numbered 8 out of 25. That's the jersey number. So Scotty getting the jersey number 8 out of 25 on the Elijah Moore for Philly. Got to write up my paper for this because I won't remember Philly. Gonna put one on the back of Emir Smith-Marset too. There we go. And then Philly for Elijah Moore. Nice auto there, numbered 15. Not bad, Scotty. We'll take it. Couple more Eagles to throw up there with them. Okay. Wrong Philly receiver. Well, we're not done yet. Ooh, this kid is still, I know, in the league, still playing, because I see his name pop up whenever injuries start to pile up. Whenever injuries pile up and you get like 3 running backs go down in the season, this kid's name pops up and he ends up filling in for him. I've seen him on like the Cardinals, the Jets, the Falcons. I've seen him so many places. I think it was the Cardinals, the Jets. Where else did I see him? Oh, I can't think of it. No, I don't want to know about the Arizona Cardinals. I want to know about the player. Oh, so just the Jets and the Cardinals. Still with the Cardinals. I thought I saw him on more teams. Michael Carter, red cracked ice rookie auto. Going out to the Arizona Cardinals. He was with the Jets in 21, 22, and 23. And he's been with the Cardinals from 23 till now. So 6 years stuck around in the league for a rookie running back. That's tough. 33 out of 50 going out to the Arizona Cardinals as they've gotten now Michael Carter, Amir Smith-Marset, and Stevie Scott. Aaron Wise just absolutely chewing it up with the Cardinals. Eating. Very nice. Who's next? This one I don't think is still in the league. Jamon Osborne. I have to look him up. I don't think he is still playing. Wide receiver, Jamon Osborne. Red ice, numbered 43 out of 50. Let's look him up. Jamon Osborne. Let's see. Wide receiver for the Eagles in 2021, and that was it. So Scotty Struble taking down the Jamon Osborne wide receiver, the second wrong Philly receiver. Scotty getting Jamon Osborne and Elijah Moore. And then it looks like this is our last one. It is a purple wave auto. Zach Wilson. Milfson on the purple wave rookie auto. Zach Wilson. Interesting. He is now playing, I believe, with the Miami Dolphins. No, he's with the Saints. He was with the Dolphins last year. So with the Saints now, Scotty, look at that. What did I tell you? I said, you know what? You don't want to get hot early. You want to get hot later. This is not the quarterback you want. We still got one box for Tyler Shupp. But hey, you got Zach Wilson, the Milfster. 9 out of 35 on the Zach Wilson. Purple wave rookie auto. We'll take it. We'll take it. The Saints officially on the board. So we got a couple of good names out of there. Amon-Ra St. Brown being one. Zach Wilson, Trey Lance. Felipe Franks, I think, is a good one because he's transitioned to tight end and stuck around now for 5 or 6 years. The Zach Wilson train has entered the building. In 21, this would have been an absolutely great Jets box for sure. Not so much anymore, though. Not so much for this one. All right. One box to go. It is 11-11. Let's make a wish and see if we can hit a big ultra rare. That's the wish I'm making. Good luck, B3. Good luck on the score. Hobby. 4 autos coming out. So 10 autos total. Lots of autos in this one. I am waiting on a bunch of hobby boxes to come in. Tomorrow I should be picking them up. So I figured this would be a fun little break with what I had left in the back of the closet while we wait for the new hobby stuff to come in. So we're almost there. Should be tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. 92% sure. That's pretty sure, right? 92%. I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping. I hate running low on hobby. It's like the worst feeling. Alright, let's go. Just put some more top loaders up there. We should be good. Let's rip them down. We got 10 packs, 20 cards a pack, so it is 200 cards coming out of this sucker. And I have seen some pretty wild hits come out of Score this year. Seen a couple people pull Mahomes autos out of Score. Like, that's how crazy Score has been. And, you know, not traditionally one where you're like, damn, did you see that monster come out of Score? But this year, they definitely stepped up with it. It has definitely taken a step up. Ooh, get that out of my hand. There we go. We're going to leave it in 2 halves. We haven't done that in a while. Let's see what's better, the left half or the right half. This is exactly how it's sitting in the box, too. I have a feeling the left half is going to be better. We're going to start with the left half. Alright, B3. Let's get it. Oh, jeez. Knocking everything around here. I'm going to go to like right there. Alright, we've got Mason Graham going out to the Brownies. Jack Besh. Brownies, David Matt. Jack Besh going out to Adam Light on the Raiders. Harold Fannin going out to David Matt. Then you have Raheem Sanders on the rookie to the Chargers, Jamie O'Hara. Princely Umanmielen going out to Carolina, Jason Eli. Then you got Myles Garrett backwards on a franchise, Myles Garrett. Cam Scattaboo on the NFL draft going out to the G-Men, B3. Cam Ward going out to the Titans and Joe Lurch. Then you've got, I guess we can make a base pile here. Deshaun Watson, Jerry Jeudy, Mad Max, Zach Charbonnet, CeeDee Lamb, Chris Boswell, Tank Bigsby, Anthony Munoz, Tyler Boyd, Joe Horn, Joe Thomas, and my homies will always get a sleeve. You got Tyleek Williams to rival Detroit. Jaden Higgins going out to Houston, Wayne Maury. Nick Emanwari going out to Seattle, that is Andrew Thier. Quinishon Judkins going out to the Brownies, David Matt. You got Bayshell Tootin going out to Mike Haralambis. And then Raheem Sanders, first one out. Rookie auto going to the Chargers and Jamie O'Hara as he stays hot on the Chargers. Trey Harris is a hot rookies. That is also Jamie O'Hara. Then you got Emeka Egbuka going out to Aaron Wise on the 2025 draft. Richard Seymour is the Men of Canton. Patriots, David Matt. Then you got Emeka Egbuka, 17 out of 20 on the rookie red. Beautiful color match there for the Bucks and Ohio State. Nice hit, Aaron. That's a beauty. You got Dortch, Robert Mathis, Justin Simmons, Breece Hall, Njoku, Goff, JD5, Laporta, Anzalone, and Kamani Vidal. We'll get the base out of there. Beautiful Emeka Egbuka on the red foil. Rookie numbered 11 out of 20. Beautiful card as the Bucks get on the board. Sorry, 17 out of 20. Chargers getting another hit for Jamie O'Hara on the Sanders auto. He is a rookie running back. Get these out of the way. Jack Besh. Okay, let's get these out of the way. Get these out of the way. Alright, we got Ibuka going back there. Trey Harris. Tutton for the Jags. I believe that's the Jags podium. It is. Perfect. Browns. Texans. Titans. Giants. Browns and Raiders. There we go. All right, you're good there. Let's go to the second half here. Tyler Shuck, a little bit of a soft corner, but not too bad, Scotty. But Tyler Shuck finally shows up late. Let's hope that's a premonition. Devin Neal coming out for Scotty Struble as well. Curtis Rourke going out to San Fran, Mr. Larissa. You got Malachi Starks for Jason Eli. Travis Clavin on the Kobe Bryant. Ashton Genty coming out for Adam Light. Bang. Beauty. Ashton Genty on the rookie auto. Yes, sir. Adam Light picking up a nice one there for the rookie running back. This kid didn't stand a chance in his first year. Had zero blocking. He was getting hit on an average of like 2.5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. But I do think he will start to put it together this year if they can just get the line up to a respectable performance. Ashton Genty on the rookie auto. We will take that all day long. Very nice. Adam Light on the Genty. Beauty. All right, we've got Trevion Henderson and Mason Graham. So Mason Graham on the 2025 draft. That one going out to the Jets. The Brownies. Trevion Henderson, hot rookie, going out to the Patriots. David Matt picking up both those rookies. Then you got the scorecard insert, Kellen Winslow for Jamie O'Hara. Then you've got Willie Galt, Christian Watson, Rome Odunze, Demario Douglas, Jalen Tolbert, Marlon Humphrey, Maserati Marv, Tucker Kraft, Buddha, Chubby, Zacchaeus, Pat Bryant coming out for Adam Light on the Broncos, Alec Ayomanor coming out for Joe Lurch on the Titans. You got Damian Martinez on the rookie for Seattle, Andrew Thier. Landon Jackson for David Bammel. Jalen Milroe coming back out for Seattle, Andrew Thier. Nico Maricol, that's the next era NIL card. So Nico Maricol, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that is an NIL, so that'll have to be randomed. I believe that's the NIL. It is. Nico Marchiol. Anyone know anything about Nico? He is currently on the Northwestern Wildcats. Was with West Virginia up until last year. This year he's going to be with Northwestern. So going to be playing with Northwestern. That is NIL. That'll have to get randomed at the end. Nico. You also got Shador and Christian McCaffrey. So Christian McCaffrey on the franchise going out to Mr. Larissa. And then Shador on the emerged going out to David Matt. We'll take that. Also for the Brownies, the blue showcase. 152 out of 250 going out to the Brownies and David Matt on the Jerry Jeudy showcase blue, number to 250. We'll take it. We got Derwin James, Donovan McNabb, Jalen Warren, Michael Wilson, Stafford, Geno, Pickens, AK-41, Aaron Jones, Aiden O'Connell, Dave Craig. We got Michael Williams going out to Mr. Larissa. Kevin Winston going out to Joe Lurch. Jadon Blue to Robert Avisha. Derek Harmon to Alan Stein. Kelvin Banks to Scotty Struble. Then we've got Caleb Williams on the franchise going out to the Bears. That's going to be Jason Eli. Kellen Winslow on the Men of Canton, Jamie O'Hara. Tyler Warren on a hot rookies going out to Jason Eli as well. Then you got the scorecard, DeForest Buckner for Jason Eli on the Colts. Matt Ariza, Jay Jetta, T-Law, David Montgomery, Jamian Sherwood, JSN, MVS, Donnell Hunter, Jalen Hurts, Drake May, and John Elway to round out the right. No, it was the left part of the box. Maybe the right is going to have a better stack, although we did hit 3 autos on the left, one being Ashton Genty. That's a pretty good start. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. We did all right there. So Tyler Show going to join Zach Wilson for Scotty. Alright, these can all get top loaded later for the sake of time. Just sleeve them up. Devin Neal, the rookie running back, can also go up there with the Saints. Alright, let's get these out of the way. Alright, so 1 half down, 1 half to go. Alright, here we go. Don't think they have podiums yet. There's Milrow. Ellick. Pat Bryant. And the Patriots. There we go. There we go. All right. Good there. Let's take it down to like right there. It's about half. Cam Scadaboo coming out for B3. Then you got Mbo going out to the Jets, Aaron Wise. Caleb Johnson for Steinert. Isaiah Bond. Now he, I believe, is a Saint, but I have to double check. He might be a Brown. He might be a Brown. I have to double check. He wasn't signed yet because of a legal case pending when Score came out. Isaiah Bond, currently with the Browns. Yep. So he is a Cleveland Brownie. That'll go to David Matt. Then you got Xavier Watts going out to Travis Clavin. Shador Sanders on the draft 2025. Very nice. That one going out to David Matt as well. Then you've got the Jimmy Johnson Men of Canton going out to Dallas, Robert Avisha. Man, I was hoping this was Tyler Shuck for you, Scotty. I could see that it was a showcase, and it kind of looked the color of the Saints. 10 out of 100, rookie Kelvin Banks going out to Scotty Struble. Then you have Robert Spillane, Travis Etienne, Braden Fisk, Derrick Henry, Mark Ripien, Mapu, Jordan Love, Mostert, Schultz, Coker, BTJ, Bryce Young, Shamar Stewart coming out for Cincy, Mike Haralambis, Tyler Warren coming out for the Colts, Jason Eli, Kalel Mullings for Joe Lurch on the base, Will Howard going out to Alan Stein. Then you got Phil Maffa to Robert Avisha, Teteroa McMillan on the emerged going out to Jason Eli. Franchise is going to be CD Lamb. That's going out to Robert Avisha. And then your scorecard, Rashad Bateman. You got DK, Jaden Reed, MPJ, Ivan Pace, Puka, T. Higgins, Alex Highsmith, Debo, Pinheiro, Janu, Hutchie, Roquan, Benjamin Morrison going out to Aaron Wise. Jackson Dart to B3. You got Ariante Arce going out to Wayne Maury on the Texans. Caden Prather to Bam Bam. You got Ty Felton going out to Sean Richardson. Xavier Restrepo going out to Joe Lurch on the rookie auto for the Titans. Very nice. Malik Neighbors on the emerged for B3. Maserati Marv on the franchise for Aaron Wise. Then you got Shador Sanders on the hot rookies going out to David Matt. And Alexander Madison on a scorecard. So our fourth auto, not counting the NIL, going out to the Titans. Wide receiver Xavier Restrepo. Kelvin Banks to 100 for the Saints. You got another one for the Brownies. Shador coming back out again. Another Dart coming out for B3. Dart got hot early. That's what's been happening. He gets hot early and then flames out in the hobby for me. Will Howard stayed hot all day. Shador, one more time. We got Bond for the Brownies. And then Cam Scattaboo for the G-Men. All right, that is all sleeved and out the way. Get those guys over there for now. Top load those later for the sake of time. Good to go. Get these guys sleeved up real quick. We'll move them over to the recap pile. Let's get our last section here. Maybe we can find a bonus auto in here. You never know. We did hit 4 though so far. 1, 2, 3, 4. All kind of front and center. So, Jerome Ford, J.K. Dobbins, C-Mac, T.J. Watt, Van Ginkel, Gates, Bucky, Joe Green, Joe Morris, Fryermuth, Woody Marks going out to Wayne Mowry, Cam Ward going out to Joe Lurch, Savion stays hot for Harlan, DJ Giddens going out to Jason Eli. Omari and Hampton going out to Jamie O'Hara. We got Earl Campbell on the Men of Canton going out to Joe Lurch. Mike Evans, Mr. 1,000 yards, going out to the Bucks. Aaron Wise. Tua on the scorecard for Miami. Harlan. You got K9, Greg Rousseau, Trey Benson, Bijan, Buckner, Stingley, Vince Young, Moon, Sweat, Gibbs, Lamar, and Drake. Brady Cook going out to the Jets. That's E-Dub. Walter Nolan going out to the Cardinals. E-Dub. Travis Hunter, first time we've seen him tonight, going out to Mike Haralambis. Ja'Cory Brooks going out to Goody Goody. Emeka Egbuka going out to Aaron Wise. Khalil Shakir, we did get a bonus. Going out to the Buffalo Bills, one of the last spot mojo spots. Bam Bam picking up the Khalil Shakir vet auto. We got Harrison Smith on the franchise for Sean Richardson. Abdul Carter on the draft 25 for B3. Jalen Carter on the franchise going out to Scotty. And then the Browns showcase numbered 209 out of 250. Ozzie Newsome for David Matt. You got Jerome Bettis, Cortland Sutton, Gonzo, Hawkinson, Rashawn Gary, Madison, Tarkenton, Edge, Bolton, and Bonito. So we ended up getting 5 autos. That was a little bonus surprise. Gotta love when that happens. Gives you a nice little added bonus just to kind of pick you up at the end. Gets the Buffalo Bills on the board. They had been having a tough night for Bam Bam up until that point. Picking up Shakir, we'll take it. Shakira. I mean, not that the Bills had a terrible night. They had a stack. They just didn't have any hit. So that definitely helps. Savion had a good day. Omari and Hampton. Chargers had a good day too for Jamie O'Hara. We got Cam Ward going out to the Titans one more time. Out of sleeves. Got to rip a couple more packs of these open. There we go. What he marks would be the last Texan on the board. There we go. We'll deal with those later. My goal was to be done before midnight, and we are perfectly on track for that, so that is good news. Do a quick recap, and then call it a day. Been 2 very early days at work for me, way earlier than I'm used to getting there, with having to get in at 7:30, so I'm rapidly and highly anticipating my bed. Alright, let's get ready for the recap. Okay, those are all good. One more little stack here. That's all done. That's all done. This has to come over. Okay. Getting ready for the recap here. Let's get the garbage out of the way. Get this stuff out of the way. Probably going to need 2 racks for the recap. So we can get these suckers out of there. Okay, good there. Get the garbage out of here. Boom. Okay. Who would be the big winner? I think we got to go Ashton Genty. That's good. Now we gotta go, I think, to the Browns, because they had more hits. Oh, no, no, no. No, not them yet. We should go Lions, then Arizona. Trying to piece it all together here. Getting there. There is one stack. Oh, I forgot Emeka Egbuka. How did I forget him? There we go. Almost there, B3, almost there. Finally melted enough where I could drink it. Alright, B3. We are almost ready to recap. I'm going to throw this cardboard real quick out in the recycling so I don't have to do it later. And then we will come back and dive right into the recap and then call it a night. So if you want to recap with me, just sit tight for about 60 seconds. If not, feel free to jump out and I will see you later. But I'm going to drop this in the recycling, then I'll come back and we're going to recap. All right, B3. We are ready to recap and call it an evening. Not quite what I was hoping for. We didn't see an ultra rare uptown or downtown, but we are due, man. That second half of the case, plus the blaster cases I just picked up, we're due. Something's got to hit. I think we're going to go back to the blasters next and do either a full case or a half case. But we gotta pop something out of these blasters. We're due. All right, Atlanta. Travis Clavin picking up the James Pierce Blue Hyper. KCB3 getting the Jalen Royals. Sean Richardson has Ty Felton out of Score and Optic. Robert Avisha has Jadon Blue out of Score and Optic twice. Then you got the Ravens, Jason Eli with Tyler Loop Blue Hyper and Malachi Starks Blue Hyper. You got Jordan James on the rated, Alfred Collins on the Blue Hyper, and Michael Williams on the Blue Hyper for Mr. Larissa. Taj Brooks on a rated 3 times going out to Mike Lambis. Jason Eli getting DJ Giddens twice on the rated Optic. You got Tyler Warren on a Score, also Score Hot Rookies, and then the Optic rated. Aaron Wise on the Jets gets Arian Smith on a rated twice, Mason Taylor on a rated twice, and then Mason Taylor on the Blue Hyper. More on E-Dub later. Terrence Ferguson for the Rams, Aaron Wise. This is later. T-Ferg 3 times on the Optic rated, Hunter on the rated, and then Hunter on the Blue Hyper. Adam Light on the Broncos getting Jahdae Barron on the Blue Hyper, RJ Harvey on the rated, and then Pat Bryant on a Score and a Blue Hyper, and then also the first-year freshie Blue Hyper. Chicago, Jason Eli, Luther Burden twice on the rated, and then Colson Loveland on the Blue Hyper Rookie Phenom swatch. Wayne Maury on the Texans. You got Graham Mertz on a rated, Jaden Higgins on a Score, and then a rated twice. Woody Marks on a Score, Jalen Noel on an Optic rated, and then Noel on the Rookie Phenom Blue Hyper. Goody on Washington getting Jalen Lane on a rated twice, Lane on a first-year freshie, and Lane on a Rookie Phenom. That's the best break you've seen in a minute, Goody. You're headed in the right direction. Patriots, this is David Matt with Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams on a Blue Hyper twice. Trevion Henderson, Hot Rookies. Trevion also on the Blue Hyper. Harlan Benner on the Packers getting Savion on a Score. Savion on a rated 3 times. Savion on the Blue Hyper and Savion on the Optic Hollow. And then Savion also coming out on the Rookie Phenom Blue Hyper. Harlan also on the Finns getting Kenneth Grant Blue Hyper. Ollie Gordon on a rated. Quinn Ewers on a rated twice. And then Ewers on the Blue Hyper. Get these over on the bench. There we go. All right, on to the next stack. Taking it all the way down to the Panthers. All right. Alan Stein on the Steelers getting Derek Harmon on a Blue Hyper. Caleb Johnson on a rated 3 times. Caleb Johnson on a Blue Hyper. You got Will Howard on a Score. Howard on a rated 3 times. Howard on a Primary Colors. Howard on a Lighted Up. And then Tyler Vaughn's on the pink out of Pro Set Metal. That was numbered 33 out of 35. Jags, this is going to be Mike Lambis. You got Bayshell Tootin on a Score and a rated. Travis Hunter on the Score. And then Hunter Long on the Blue Ice out of Metal. 29 out of 35. Carolina Panthers, Jason Eli got Jimmy Horn on a rated. Mitchell Evans on a rated twice and a Blue Hyper rated. Nick Scarleton on a rated and a Blue Hyper rated. Trevor Etienne, Rookie Phenom, Blue Hyper swatch. Teteroa McMillan emerged out of Score. Tet on the rated twice. Tet Hidden Potential. Tet on a Blue Hyper Donruss Threads rookie. And then Felipe Franks on the Purple Ice Auto. He was a quarterback when he was drafted. Now he's a tight end with the Panthers, numbered to 30. 26 out of 30. All right, that rack is full. One rack to go. Will it all fit in one rack? It should, just barely. All right. Taking it all the way down to the G-Men. All right, we've got Kyle McCord going out to Scotty Struble on a rated. Also Jahad Campbell on the blue hyper. And then Jamon Osborne on the red cracked ice rookie out of Pro Set Metal, numbered 43 out of 50. Then you got Elijah Moore on the purple Mojo auto, numbered 8 out of 25. That is the jersey number. Nice hit there for Scotty. Then we go to the Browns. Mason Graham on a 25 draft. Isaiah Bond on a score rookie. Carson Schweisinger on the rated twice. Harold Fannin, score rookie. Harold Fannin on a rated 3 times. You got Quinishon Judkins on the score. Judkins on the Optic 2015 retro. Shador Sanders, 25 draft. Shador Sanders on the emerged out of score. Shador on the hot rookies. Shador on a rated 3 times. Then you got Ozzie Newsome on the showcase blue, numbered 209 out of 250. Jerry Jeudy on the Donruss Threads, blue hyper. And then Jerry Jeudy on the showcase, numbered 152 out of 250. Andrew Thier on Seattle getting Damian Martinez on a blue hyper. Arroyo on a rated. Torrey Horton on a rated twice. Torrey Horton on a blue hyper twice. You got Jalen Milroe on the score. Little piece of fuzz in there. Jalen Milroe on the score rookie. You got Milroe on a rated. Milroe on a blue hyper. Milroe on an Optic hollow. And then Josh Johnson on the purple out of metal, numbered 28 out of 50. Going to New Orleans, the Saints, Scotty Struble. You got Devin Neal on a score. Devin Neal on an Optic. Tyler Shuck on a score. Kelvin Banks on the showcase rookie, 10 out of 100. And then you've got Zach Wilson on the purple wave auto, numbered 9 out of 35. Nice night for the Saints and Scotty Struble. Right? Zach Wilson, I believe. Let me just double check that, but I'm 99% sure I said Zach Wilson was on the Saints. Let's just double check it. Zach Wilson. Currently on the Saints. There we go. All right. G-Men. Abdul Carter, draft 25. Going out to B3. Carter on the rated. Carter on the 2015 retro. Scattaboo on a score. Scattaboo on a score 25 draft. Scat on the rated. Scat on a blue hyper. Then you got Jackson Dart on a score. Dart on the passing grade out of Optic. Dart on a lighted up out of Optic. And then Dart on a first year freshie blue hyper. Chiefs didn't do much, but at least the Giants kind of hung in there and did something. All right, we've got the Bills going out to Bam Bam. Caden Prather on a score rookie. Prather on an Optic rated 3 times. Jackson Hawes on a rated. Maxwell Harrison blue hyper rated. And then Khalil Shakir on the vet auto out of score. Nice one there for Bam Bam. Then you got Aaron Wise on the Colts. You got Stevie Scott on the Blue Wave rookie out of Pro Set. Arizona Cardinals, 2 out of 50. Michael Carter, red cracked ice auto, numbered 33 out of 50 for the Cardinals. And then Amir Smith-Marset on the Silver Wave rookie auto, numbered 7 out of 15. Very nice. Arizona nailed it on that Pro Set box. Detroit rival, you got Isaac Tesla on the blue hyper, and then Amon-Ra St. Brown on the pink out of Pro Set metal, numbered 11 out of 35. Nice night for rival. Benjamin Morrison on the blue hyper going out to Aaron Wise. Tez Johnson on a rookie phenom blue hyper swatch E-dub. Emeka Egbuka on the score and the score draft 25. Egbuka on the Optic rated, and then Emeka Egbuka on the red rookie. Numbered, the red zone numbered 17 out of 20. Super low number there on the Emeka Egbuka for Aaron Wise. Jamie O'Hara on the Chargers. Hot rookies Trey Harris. You got Amarian Hampton on a score. Hampton on a rated. Hampton on a hidden potential and a rookie recruits. Then you got Hampton on the blue hyper. You got Trey Lance on a purple cracked ice rookie out of Pro Set metal, numbered 13 out of 30 going to the Chargers. Raheem Sanders on the rookie auto for the rookie running back, going out to Jamie O'Hara as well. And then the ultra rare rocket emoji parallel, Derwin James, going out to Jamie O'Hara. Nice night for Jamie on the Bolts. Dropping down to Joe Lurch on the Titans. They had another really good night. You got Khalil Mullings on the Blue Hyper rookie, Mullings on the Optic Hollow, Gunnar Helm on a rated, Gunnar on the Blue Hyper rated, Alec Ayomanor on the Score rookie, Chimere Dike on the Blue Hyper, Cam Ward Score, Cam Ward on the Score scorecard, Cam Ward My House. Then you got Xavier Restrepo on the rookie auto out of Score, the rookie wide receiver. You got Calvin Ridley on the Orange Scope. That is numbered out of 79, 73 out of 79 for Calvin Ridley on the Scope. And then Calvin Ridley on the ultra rare rocket emoji parallel. Nice night for the Titans. Last but not least, you've got the Raiders. This is going to be Adam Light, Tommy Malott on a rated twice, Dante Thornton on a rated twice, Thornton on a Blue Hyper rated. Then you got Zach Besh on a Score, Ashton Genty on the Optic rated, Genty on the rookie recruits out of Optic, and then Ashton Genty on the rookie auto out of Score. Nice night for Adam Light on the Raiders. Rosas, I was wondering if he was going to jump on him for this one. He did not. Missed out on the Genty auto. I'm going to have to try to hide that from him so I don't upset him. I know he was chasing the Raiders for the last few breaks. That's his team. But he missed him on this one. He's going to be very upset. All right, we got Nico Marchiol. It is the NIL auto out of the Score box. One of the ultra rares when you hit the next eras or the NILs. So we are going to random that. We're going to put all 32 NFL teams into random.org. We're going to run it 8 times for Danny Dimes. And whatever one it lands on after 8 runs is essentially going to be the winner of the NIL card. So here we go. We're going to pull up random.org. There we go. We're going to do list randomizer. Here we go. We got it right there. We're going to pull up the list and drop it in. We'll go through and make sure everybody's listed. As long as I can get it focused. Maybe if we turn these lights off, it'll make it easier. There we go. All right, so we got Arizona, Atlanta, Baltimore, Buffalo, Carolina, Chicago, Cincy, Cleveland, Dallas, Denver, Detroit, Green Bay, Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, KC. The Raiders, Chargers, Rams, Miami, Minnesota, New England, Saints, Giants, Jets, Philly, Pittsburgh, San Fran, Seattle, Tampa, Tennessee, and Washington. So all 32 are there. We're going to run it 8 times for Danny Dimes. That'll be the winner of the NIL hit for Nico. Here we go. After 1, we're going to see Washington up at the top. And then down at the bottom will be Denver. After 2, we got the Rams up at the top. And New England down at the bottom. After 3, Tennessee up top, New England down at the bottom. After 4, Washington back up top, and KC down at the bottom. After 5, Dallas up top, Jacksonville down at the bottom. After 6, Buffalo up top, Dallas down at the bottom. After 7, Philly up top, Seattle down at the bottom. All right. So there you can see this list has been randomized 7 times. Tells you right there. We're going to go one more time. 8 times for Danny Dimes. Good luck. And the winner is New England on the Patriots. Getting the NIL auto, that is David Matt. 8 times right there. New England up at the top. So David Matt taking down the Nico. He is now the quarterback for Northwestern. He transferred this year, so he'll be starting there. And who knows what happens to this kid? You know, he might end up being the next quarterback to pop out of nowhere and end up on draft boards. You never know. Going out to the Pats on the random. David Matt picking up the Nico NIL rookie auto or prospect auto. All right, B3, on that note, I am going to go head to bed so I can get some sleep. It has been a long week so far. Tomorrow I got to get out and pick up our hobby stuff, hobby boxes, and yeah, I think I got to take Cassidy to work tomorrow too. She's still without her car. And then after I do that, yeah, I don't know. My day is shot. I know I got a lot to do tomorrow. So, gonna call it a night, B3. Thank you guys so much for getting this thing closed out so we could break tonight. Was really feeling like getting to the table. So, big shout out to those of you who helped get this thing to the finish line so we could break tonight. Much appreciated. Love you guys. And I will see you all very, very soon. B3, we out.